What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy. I'm coming at you with a decently quick video. I know I have a handful of time before I have to start getting ready for Ball Busters. I forgot to put out a video today. I've been streaming a lot. I've been doing a lot. Cut me a little break. Sorry. Anyways, getting into the video. Remember earlier this week, we had a shakeup in Hollywood and Marvel and all things Disney and MCU, what have you. We had a massive shakeup. And when I read the article talking about this, and I did Bounding on Comics, it was alleged that Victoria Alonso was fired. It was alleged. It wasn't proven fact or anything. Now it's kind of pretty obvious that she was fired. She's a vile human being. And I had to get this reminded to me. She was the person that was going around, and she did say this, saying, calling them the X-Men isn't inclusive enough. We need to be calling them the X-People. She is a woman who has openly advocating for several progressive stances, called out the company, done all sorts of heinous things, but she is gone. And anybody saying that it was because of wokeism and the fact that she was woke is joking, because the whole company then needs to be completely overhauled. Now, today, just a couple hours ago, I think maybe an hour, 2 hours ago, this dropped. Inside the firing of Victoria Alonso, her Oscar-nominated movie Argentina 1985 at center of exit. The longtime Marvel executive departure stunned Hollywood. The reason she left, and I'm going to sum this up the best way possible. She worked on a movie, an Oscar-nominated film that I've never heard of, Argentina 1985, which was a historical drama, I think. She worked on this movie. She helped produce it. She was one of 8 producers on the movie. Allegedly, it violated her non-compete clause. There are multiple areas saying that she was not allowed. She didn't ask for permission, but Disney knew. Sources say that Alonso did not ask permission to work on Argentina 1985, nor did she give notice. However, an IndieWire piece published last month on the film stated that she did have permission. Which, when you get that statement, it starts asking questions. I believe Disney 100% gave her permission and said it was perfectly fine for you to work on this movie. You can't publicize it, though. I do agree on this one. When you come here, her longtime service to veteran status led Disney to give her a disposition on the condition that she not work on the movie further. She was also not to promote it or publicize it in any way. The situation of top executive working on a movie outside company confines was deemed serious enough to involve management, audit team, and a new memo was signed, according to an insider. I believe that she was told, hey, don't publicize this. Don't tell everybody that a Disney executive is going around working on another movie. I firmly believe they have tons of Disney execs, Disney producers work on other movies outside of Disney. At the same time, though, Disney has been known to be very controlling. You can't do certain things here or there. Everything is ours. No takesies, backsies. So it doesn't shock me that they would also have these conditions, like you can't work everywhere else. You have a non-compete. Most companies nowadays do have a non-compete. I actually kind of agree with it in some regards. I disagree in others. Case-by-case basis on certain situations. I think, however, the more legitimate reason on why she was fired, this is just an excuse. The Argentina 1985, I think, is just an excuse. I think the real reason comes here. What also rackled Disney's executives was that while she was busy promoting Argentina 1985, her purview over Marvel's visual effects as president of physical and post-production visual effects and animation production was busier than ever. We heard reports after reports this past year of Disney VFX artists struggling them having issues, them leaving, them getting overworked, overtired, and just having issue after issue after issue. People came and go. They churned them out left, right, and center, and it began to show visually. You can't turn on basically any of Phase 4, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, any of the D plus shows without taking one look at the VFX and going like, God, that looks hideous. That goes all the way back to Black Panther. Black Panther movie. The VFX were awful. That you just have to look at that rhino. God, it was awful. But we've been hearing complaint after complaint after complaint about this for years. So to know that the president was openly working on another project while the VFX were suffering at great degrees, oh, you bet it. That's bye-bye zone. They've been openly called out in the mainstream media. Hey, these effects are garbage. These effects are garbage. These effects are garbage. Shill sites have been pointing out, hey, the effects are garbage. When you have that, when you have your own army of shills to come out, and they even acknowledge your effects are shite, something has to change. Now, I heard that some people are going around saying, it's because of she's woke. It's because she's woke. That's why she got fired. She ain't fired because she's woke. And there's this wonderful point. And no, she isn't fired because she's, well, partially I think she did get fired because of this, but we'll get into that. Some speculated that Alonso was being silenced because she was outspoken about Florida's so-called parental rights and education bill, which Governor Ron DeSantis signed in March 2020. As long as I'm at Marvel Studios, I will fight for representation, Alonso, who is gay, said at the time. Disney took a stand against the bill, resulting in a clash with the state government and ultimately the loss of a special tax status. It is a move that will likely cost the company billions of dollars. But other sources say that being vocal had only increased Alonso's profile within the company. She was asked to represent the company on the board of GLAAD, joined the company's Pride 365 leadership team, and made a deal with the company's publishing division to write a memoir. What I think, because they're omitting a crucial point, very crucial point. What I seriously think, because when she did this, hey, call out for the bill, she also called out Chapek and Disney. She called them out. She said, as long as she's there, she's going to be fighting the company. She was too big. She had higher aspirations and was acting too big for her pants. I think when you wrap all this up, you have rebooted management. Chapek, Iger. God, I get the Bobs always get me mixed up, but you have Iger back. I don't like Iger. Iger has brought all this stuff in. I can give Iger this. He's a shrewd businessman and knows how to make these business deals, and business politics is his game. He knows how to do this really, really well. I think when you wrap up how she called out Disney and blasted it in front of everybody, when you look, she violated a non-compete. Their VFX are down. I think all these line up to why she was terminated. She was terminated for valid reason. She's an awful employer. Well, she's an awful individual. She's an awful producer. She's awful at her job. She went against everything that she could. And for years, she was being heralded as this champion. But in reality, due to her actions, Disney did suffer. Let's be real. Part of her actions has caused damages at Disney. The VFX work does look legitimately awful right now. Just take a look at the screenshots from Ant-Man and Quantumania. Just take a look at those. Those things are hideous. MODOK is disgusting. It doesn't shock me that she got fired. Okay? VFX are down. Non-compete. Yeah, You violated a non-compete. That's in your contract. You've done a whole lot of stuff that violated the non-compete. You did actually promote it. You went on. I should have brought this up. She went to the Oscars for her movie, Argentina, even though Black Panther Wakanda Forever was also in the running for an Oscar, but she was there for Argentina. So yeah, are you shocked? You violated all these agreements. You did all this stuff. And when it comes to the bill, what she did there, yeah, technically her political status and everything, her social justice levels, oh, they're great. What it did do, though, was show Iger she's a problem. She has high aspirations. She needs to be taken out. And I like how FNT said it. It was Game of Thrones style. They preemptively took her out before she became any more of a problem. But let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share it out with friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live. Ballbusters is tonight. And I'll see you guys all back here again at 10 p.m. Central. Bye for now.